All right. For this course, we're going to be needing a web browser. So I have Google Chrome installed. You can use Mozilla Firefox. You can use Microsoft Edge. It depends on you, but I prefer using Google Chrome. Then for our text editor, we would need VS Code to edit our code. So you can go to Google and download. Just search VS Code. Yeah, you can click on the download button. Okay, so you choose to install whatever operating system you are on. So if you're on Windows, you can choose. If you're on Windows 64-bit, you can download. Click on the download button here, or you can use the system installer or the zip or the CLI, whichever you choose. Or if you're on Linux, Kali Linux, Ubuntu Debian, whichever Linux distribution, or if you're on Mac OS, so download it and set it up, and we'll be using it to edit our code. But if your system is not powerful enough to carry VS codes, maybe you're using a 2 gigram computer, you can download Sublime Text. Okay, so Sublime Text is a very lightweight. Okay, download it. It's a very lightweight editor that can run on low RAM computers. So yeah, you can choose to download from here, macOS, Windows, or Linux, whichever operating system you are on. So this is my VS Code software, our code editor, and by now you should have it installed on your computer. So we're going to be using this software to write our code. Okay, all right. So it is always advisable to store your code in a folder that you can easily locate. In my case, this is my folder, Buddhist Code Academy, under documents. So you create the folder and you come to VS Code. Okay, so now I want to open the folder on VS Code. You click on File, click on Open Folder, go to Documents. Okay, Buddhist Code Academy, and click on Open. So it might be different. It might be different from your own because I'm using Ubuntu Linux operating system, and it might be on Windows or Mac OS, but it's the same pattern. Click on File, click on Open Folder, and locate wherever the folder is. So now my folder is loaded up on VS Code and is empty because there is no file. So now we want to create our first HTML file. There are different ways of doing it. You can click on File, click on New File. You can come here. These are shortcuts, and I love using them a lot because it's easier. And I can name it index.html. Remember, our HTML file extension ends with .html, so I can write hello world. Okay, and is on autosave. You might want to make sure your autosave is on VS Code. Click on File. As you can see, my autosave check is there. If it's not there, just click on it. Make sure autosave is there so you don't to press Ctrl S each time you write a single line of code. So now our HTML file has been created and we have written hello world. HTML files are opened in the browser, right? And you can give it any name. You can decide to create multiple HTML files. I can call this home.html. I can write anything I want to write. This is my home page. Is on autosave. I can go to the folder and double click, and you can see this is my home page. It's there already. So that's it for creating your files, creating your HTML file. In our next tutorial, I'm going to start writing the actual code and we'll be dealing on tags.